Hey guys, it's Scott again with another quick how-to video. What I have today is a 30-inch Craftsman riding lawnmower. I'll probably put the model in the description if you have it. It's older, but I want to show you I'm going to change the belts and the oil on it today. The motion drive belt and the blade belt. So you want to make sure, your blade is off, it's in neutral. You're going to come over here, open this, make sure the blade or the deck is all the way down to the ground. And we're going to come to the back of it, and we're going to take off the back cotter pins. We're going to pull them out right there. And as all my videos, I hold the camera and do everything else with one hand. So if you can do it, if I can do it with one hand, you can do everything with two. I did put some WD-40 on it just to be able to get these cotter pins out easier. Just using some needle nose pliers. Next, we're going to remove the cotter pins from the suspension links. Oh, rats. And again, I sprayed some WD-40 on that. Do it on both sides. So on the other side, pulling the other cotter pin off in the washer. Next, we're going to disconnect this spring from the blade control. I had to use two hands by pushing it in with the spring and then pulling it through. Next, we got to remove this extension rod here, but there's a cotter pin. If you can see it right here, might have to twist that around to get it out. Now, I don't know if you can see, I'm on the other side, and the cotter pin was actually inside right here where I have this little tie strap. So I had to pull it out through it there. Now I'm going to spray a little more WD-40 so I can pull it out from right there. If you can see it, I don't know. So I just sprayed underneath that rod with WD-40, and now should be able to come out through these holes. Might be a little tricky getting that back in there, I'm not sure. Oh, there we go, that fell. Probably need to hold that up next time. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Okay. I've never done this before, but it looks simple. Everything's simple if you just try. If you can turn a wrench right or left, you should be able to do anything. I should say I've never done that on this mower. Now we should be able to take the blade belt off now. If you were just doing the blade belt, I don't even think you need to take that stuff off. But let's just see if we can get this off of here. I just might have to use two hands. I'm just going to take off this little tension pulley because I don't see a better way to get this belt out of here. It's a 14 millimeter. I mean, I didn't want to do that, but I don't know. Let's see. Actually, I did take that off, but then I kind of slipped it down one of these slides. A little bit of a pain. So I got it off. Then over here, I kind of had to pull this back a little bit like that to get the belt off there. And then here, these were on like that. You just pull these off on each side, and that should have the whole thing unattached, and we should be able to pull it out. I think. Yeah. get up here. Okay. I guess that's what you would do if you wanted to race one of these. Okay. So the reason I did a lot of that is now I want to get to the motion belt or drive belt, because that's what's slipping on me, which is further underneath. So next, I just picked it up. It's very heavy though on the back, and I just set it on this jack about 10 inches up. Now you can pump it up with a regular jack as well. I just didn't want that to be in my way as much. Okay, next I'm going to remove another idler pulley that's way under here. As you can see where the motion or the drive belt is. Man, I wish I would have bought another one of these pulleys. Hopefully it's alright. I sprayed this as well to get it off. So I got that pulley off, but I'm struggling to get the belt out, so I'm thinking about taking this bolt out right here. I don't know if I should though. Oiled it. So I did take that bolt out. Next, I'm going to loosen these transmission bolts. There's 2 on each side. I just oiled them. This is what I think you're supposed to do. I'm probably supposed to take the wheels off, but I don't want to do it. I'm doing enough as it is. Now you don't want to take these off all the way. You just want to loosen them so it's at the top of the bolt. So I did wind up having to take off both wheels, which required a snap ring plier if you have one to get that. I'm just trying to loosen this. I guess it lowers the transmission a little bit. I'm assuming to be able to get that belt out. I just could not get it out. Now don't take these out all the way. Some pain, man. Let me see if I can get it out now. Yep, that's what it was, because there was such a tiny space up in there to get that belt out. Look how bad that is. And I wonder what's slipping. Okay. And then that just comes down. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, it's time to put it back together. That's the part number. It slipped up through here and then up inside of this. So inside and inside. Man, I hope you can see all that. Don't know. And then it goes over top of that pulley up here. Hopefully it pushes in. Might need, there we go. Might need 2 hands. Okay, so I got it back together. I have another video on how to take the wheels off, because it has a snap ring on it and a key, a little square, like rectangular long key. But anyway, this when I put it back together, this bolt right here gave me some trouble, because you do have, I did take the wheels off because I had to basically lower the transmission a little bit to get the belt out of the top. So I left those bolts loose, and I had to kind of pry this with a long screwdriver just to get it back even with that hole. So that was a little tricky. And I've already put it back together. You see the new belts. Now I'm in the middle of changing the oil. Now we're on this side of the engine. As you can see, I'm already draining it. It's basically the plug is right there, the bolt oil, you know, so it just unloosens and loosens. You drain it, and it takes 48 ounces Briggs & Stratton SAE 30 weight 4-cycle, and you just pour that back in or close it back up. It's pretty easy. There's no like oil filter on it or anything. This actually might be the easiest thing on the mower. We're just going to tighten that back up with a wrench. So I pulled the oil pan out, and you can, it's a weird nut on here. It's like a square nut. So I just grabbed a pair of vice grips and I'm turning it that way to tighten it. Or you could use a channel lock or whatever. Yeah, I found the channel lock one to be a little bit easier. I opened the top, and we're just going to pour it right in where the oil goes. That's a pretty easy job. So, hopefully that helped you guys enough if you do have to do any of this, but I don't know if you even have this mower. I mean, it's a old mower now, and probably they don't make it anymore, but concepts are the same. So, hope that all helped you out. Take care.